Alrighty. Yo, Chase, I'll help you out, man. Give me 1 second. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Alright, I'm going to make a video on this, but while we let people get in here, I'll show you how to do this, Chase. It's going to be very similar in college football as it is in Madden. This should be saved. Yep. Alright, we're going to just back out real quick. Back out of the franchise. No, I'll show you right now. I'm going to make a video on this, but I'll show you how to do this right now. So I literally just did it before this game. I hadn't done it yet, but I'm going to do it before this game. So you're going to go down to Creation Center. It's going to be something similar in college football. And you scroll over to where it says Load Delete Files. And you click there. And then your first one that pops up is your profile. This is where you delete it. It's going to verify it. As soon as you delete it, you just instantly close app. If you delete it and you scroll over to roster or playbook or back out, it'll automatically create a profile. You cannot leave this screen. You have to delete it, close the app, and then when you fire back up, it's going to ask you want, what settings you want, all like 4 settings in the main menu. You just verify that you're going to, the settings that, the difficulty, the passing, whatever, you verify that, and then you're good to go. All your franchise settings stay the same. Trevor, how does DPI impact pass coverage? You get attacked for being wrong. You're not wrong, man. People just don't understand. So think about what the DPI slider, it's defensive pass interference, right? What has to happen for pass interference to occur? The DBs are typically aggressive, right? They're going after the player, the ball. They're aggressive in the play. So when you raise DPI, you need to generate more calls. The only way you can generate more calls is if the players are more aggressive. What happens is when you're more aggressive, you get beat more, right? You think about how do not all of them, but a lot of DPIs that happen in the NFL, players get burned, and sometimes the DBs just go to save a play. They tackle our receiver, or they're being aggressive in defending the ball, whatever, and they get too handsy, right? And you get a penalty. So when DPI is raised up higher to generate more pass interference calls, the DBs play more aggressive. The aggression is good, but it causes them to get beat more because they're jumping routes, things like that. This causes the pass coverage technically to become worse because if you're able to take advantage of their aggression, use it against them, you can beat them when they jump something. They don't have time to recover. When you lower DPI, they're not going to be aggressive because you're not generating the calls, right? They're not being aggressive. So this causes them to not jump the routes. They play at home more. They're not doing the things that need to be done for that call to occur. And even I don't know. That's just the easiest way to explain it. When you think about how penalties function, right? Think about what has to occur for that penalty to happen. And then if you increase penalty occurring, what is the impact it has in gameplay? Holding. In order for holding to occur, a player has to hold their block longer, either on a run play or a pass play. Get away with it, and it allows that run to go further than it would have, or it prevents the quarterback from being sacked or hit as he throws, etc., etc. But so that means if you want more holding calls, you have to have more offensive linemen holding their blocks longer. Well, not every single play that they hold their blocks longer is going to get called a penalty, right? John Madden even said it himself. Holding could get called on every single play. But what it is doing is they're holding their blocks longer. That then impacts pass rush and run blocking because on every single down, they're holding their blocks longer, and it might mean, yeah, there's a couple more calls here and there, but overall, you're going to have better blocking because of what they're doing to generate more calls. What's up with my audio? Can you not hear me? It's through my mic. Are we not good on my audio? Let's go. Now I gotta pull it up on my phone and see what my audio is like. You got me tripping here. My audio's going in and out. I gotta pull it up on my phone and see what... Oh, my audio sounds good here. I mean, am I going in and out for anybody else? I don't know. My audio sounds good on my phone real quick. I don't know why I'd be going in and out. Is the screen stuttering? Dropped out for about... Oh, Sam, what's up, fam? Welcome. So we just did... everyone is saying that the profile delete, they started doing it for College Football 25. I know I told you about this. When people started talking about this for College Football 25, they started doing it in Madden, and guess what they said had happened in Madden? Gameplay was playing night and day. So I just did the profile delete. I haven't even done it yet in College Football 25 because I'm trying to iron out these sliders. I think we have some... I mean, I'm testing right now what we're doing. We're going to hop into this game here. I don't need to keep ranting without playing. The only changes we're making from last night's game is someone came in the chat last night and said, hey, try auto sub for the quarterback at 49.50. They're still aggressive, but they throw less interceptions. Okay, we'll try it. I'll take a recommendation. They're a member. Of course I'll try it. And then that also got me thinking about pass coverage. And so I've applied that to the cornerbacks and safeties as well. I played a little bit beforehand, right? I always give this a test run before I go live. If I'm going to try something that's unique, I'm going to make sure that I test it out a little bit. I was seeing some good things pass coverage wise. So again, I hope it's not a fluke. I hope that, and this was before I deleted the profile, so I hope it stands good. But I was like in there looking at the pass coverage specifically, and I was running zones. I was running man, and they were playing them better. Like again, could have been a placebo, but it was enough to get me a little excited. Be like, all right, we're gonna stream a little bit earlier than I normally would. Because I didn't want to keep playing it. I wanted to go and see what you guys thought. It's week 11 of the National Football League. Chase, the profile delete is apparently... we used to have to do this all the time on PS4 Madden. I haven't really done it much on next gen. I mean, it's been a couple years. I haven't felt... We really haven't needed to. But it just kind of resets everything. And for whatever reason... because the CPU seems to read off of your profile certain things. Apparently people are saying it's just night and day difference. People were saying they're having a horrible experience on College Football 25 with my slider set. They're saying XYZ was going on, they couldn't have a good time, whatever, and people were like, yo, delete your profile and just play it again. And people were literally going in there saying, alright, I deleted my profile, and the game played like it was like before. It was like, they're like, it played like a dream. And then people popped in the Discord, and more people were like, hey, how do I do this? And then we explained them how to do it. More people coming in saying, if I could talk, coming in the Discord saying, hey, I deleted my profile. Gameplay wasn't kind of how I liked it on College Football 25. After some updates, even with the new sliders, it wasn't playing how they wanted it to or whatever. Profile delete, they said it was playing like a dream. And then someone said that they did that on Madden, and they dropped the feeling like Madden was playing so much better. And so people started doing it for Madden too, and it's been consistent. I haven't had a single person say they did it and didn't see a difference, like a positive difference.
The Heisman Trophy winner from USC, Caleb Williams.
I mean, we're talking like 15, 20 people that have all shared the experience of deleting the profile between College Football and Madden and getting better gameplay. And again, this is something that we used to do. I mean, on Operation Sports, you know, lots of people talked about it. Josh C., one of the better slider creators over on Operation Sports for a long time, he's disappeared. He was big. He was big on it, and he talked about it a lot. So whether you want to take I mean, it's a known thing. Delete profile used to be a thing.
Right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1.
So we're just throwing that out there. No, Sim, it does not affect anything. All that happens when you delete your profile, because you delete your profile and you immediately close app, and then you fire the game back on. All it's going to do is going to be like the first time you turned on the game. It's going to ask you your preferred difficulty level, your preferred throwing, your preferred kick meter. That's it. That's it. And then you just load into your Dynasty. All your Dynasty settings and stuff stay there. All you have to do is set your main menu, speed parity, injury, and fatigue level. That's it.
People to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
Ooh, that was weird. Yo, Freddie, what's up, fam? Welcome. You delete your profile and you close your app on your console, and then apparently when you fire it back up and just re-input your preferred settings or whatever, apparently the game plays a lot better.
Looking to throw is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Ooh, nice. Got the stop there. I thought he was going to get it for sure.
The screen gets 7, but it's not enough.
I forgot to.
And now a decision here on the opening drive.
So they did run it twice. We're running the Seahawks playbook. Had a member pop in and comment. He's been testing some teams, playing against teams and reporting which teams run the ball better. He reported the Seahawks the playbook runs the ball very well, the Chargers, the Redskins, and the Cardinals. So we have those four teams plus the Colts, Steelers, and I believe the Ravens. So those are the 7 we're at right now. Oh, someone commented and said the Patriots run the ball very, very well, the Patriots playbook. So that would be, and that does make sense, that would be 8 teams, which I think that's 25% of the playbooks. I mean, obviously we'd prefer that just the run-pass ratios got improved, but it's at least something, Yeah, Big Papa, I was testing the quarterback, the 4950 auto sub for the quarterback that I forget who it was, but he came in and suggested it. He said it's less interceptions. My concern is less interceptions because they're not being as aggressive. Oh my, that got blown up. And they're not throwing the ball into coverage, right? They're only throwing it to guys, dinking and dunking it to guys who are open. So that's the big thing here. I really like 0-1, but if there's not a negative impact as far as the throws that Caleb Williams makes in this game, maybe I'll. Oh, I thought I floated that, but apparently not. I tried to float that. And then I decided to test out coverage because people were talking about there's been even with the changes I made, there's just been no defense. I want to see what happened here. Been no defense in the game. And it's just they've been having great games, but they've been like college style games with the real high scoring games. Like, they want some defense. And so I'm curious here. I thought I lofted this over to Dobbs. But we'll take a look at I had Christian Watson. Right off the bat, I had Christian Watson. He just wins. He gets outside release. He just wins and goes. I had him, and I just went to the wrong guy. That stinks.
It's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, Let's just check something down.
What you don't like about Washington is the quarterback runs. Yeah, you'd really want to assign that to a team that has a quarterback, you know, that would do that, you know.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense.
So I'm mostly, again, the only changes that I made to test from last night, which I felt like last night was in a great spot, is literally just this the auto subslider for the quarterback, and then applying it to the cornerbacks and safeties to see if we see an impact in pass coverage for both, right? I mean, both teams last night put up 30 points. Oh, I got through there so fast, and that guy, the fullback, came in and laid me out. Shown, is that how I say that? That's good, man. I think the game has a lot of potential. There's four things I think I need them to tune, but I think that the gameplay has so much potential, man. Especially when they get revamped over here. And that's one thing that's tough too, man, is it took me, I'm still adjusting to revamped from Madden's passing, right? Figuring out the throws that I can make there that I can't make there that I can make in Madden, and you start getting used to revamped, then you come back to Madden and the throwing and the trajectories are completely different, and it really messes with you sometimes. So being able to have revamped on both, I think is going to be an amazing experience passing.
He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out.
Trevor, I'm going to try to get better defense, that's for sure. And that's definitely what we'll monitor here, especially on the user end, you know. If I'm able to just pick them apart. I struggled against the Jaguars. Was it who did he play last night? Who did we play? I don't remember who we played last night. I don't like this play call.
I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
So I felt like the coverage was a little bit better there. I'm curious. I'm curious if we... So look at... I mean, they're obviously in a zone here. In the pass, my pass blocking held up. But you look at the lower crossing route here. Look at the linebacker. Pick him up. Run with him. That crossing route isn't there. He's got the flat covered there. These guys over here, that corner route isn't there. Musgrave isn't open. Jaden Reed isn't, I mean, kind of, maybe. Watson was the only one. And it's because the safety was already on outside position, and so he just naturally had inside position on that. But I feel like the coverage was actually pretty solid there.
A gain there of 21 yards.
And guys, I can't remember for the life of me who we played. Was it the Jaguars?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Can't run the ball.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It wasn't.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oh, it was the Lions. We played the Lions.
Love looking to throw it.
That one we dropped in the bucket.
And he gets this one inside the 15.
Revamped does account for the ratings. They were in man coverage here. Let's see how man did. Let's see how the inside routes looked on man here. All right, so this is where I think we have an improvement. I was told that inside routes always win against man. Romeo Doubs is not open here. And this is really good coverage here. I mean, that's a good read and react. And for man coverage, Watson got the release on the outside. He's a burner. They got to stop pressing Watson, obviously. He's just fast. And Jaden Reed, that's good coverage, good coverage. He literally just that's good coverage until he just gets the kind of push off and go. You wouldn't want it any more sticky than that, and then it's unrealistic.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
I thought revamped the accounts for that. You control the trajectory, you control the throw power and the location, but the ratings of the player is what dictates how accurate it is. That's how I understood it.
Also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Oh, come on. Took us that long? Stupid.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now Love. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He turned that into a nice gain.
All right, what are we thinking here? I like this Y corner. Using L2 with revamp as a game changer? Yeah. For sure. I don't know if I like...
They avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
That's nobody was open. I would say it's a testament. I feel like the pass coverage is a little bit better. I mean, they scored. We gave them a short field. But where am I going with this? By the time Watson comes 3 right here, I can't throw that. The linebacker holds him. I can't throw it till maybe right here, but by the time I could even throw that, you know what I mean? That's tough. Let's see how they do the next possession.
To this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Okay.
So now Carlson, after the
but at least we got 3. We'll take that, right? I don't have anything out for Madden 25 sliders-wise, man. I literally got 5 teams for rebuilding. I haven't felt comfortable releasing anything officially because I'm still making changes and trying to get this to be as good as I can. Ooh, nice tackle. So all I've done has been playing with what I'm working on and then getting feedback from the members. And again, we're really close. I'm just streaming these 2 little things just to try to if I can improve it, I'm going to improve it, you know. But pass coverage seemed to be, obviously, we know, an issue. So that's what I was trying this with that quarterback change. I was like, all right, we'll try and see if it impacts this at all. Let's look at our coverage. We ran a cover 6. I mean, he did throw it into, I mean, that was good coverage. I mean, the defender's right there. If you, I mean, what do you guys think? Again, everyone's ripping zone coverage, right? We're in a cover 6. They have great receivers, right? They have DJ Moore, they got Keenan Allen, they got their rookie, Romeo, right? As whatever. Look at this. That's cover 6. That's good coverage. Let's look at these two receivers right here. Quay Walker instantly jumps inside. He carries this receiver up, turns with him. You give up the underneath crossing route in a zone. That's not a big deal. That's not bad. I mean, he's gaining 3 yards. And then on this guy over here, Eric Stokes in that cover, that zone, that 6, he's right there. He just kind of sits and he comes up and makes a play. I feel like that's pretty good coverage. We're going to keep playing around with zones. What's pass coverage on? It's on 50, bro. Default 50. We don't edit the gameplay sliders here. We use penalties and auto subs. Should probably get my personnel right, yeah?
In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert.
Oh, well, they're definitely running the ball. They got the Seahawks playbook. I thought the Seahawks would be a good one when someone said that they work because they got 2 good receivers and then they run the ball. So I was like, hey, that's perfect for the Bears. And remember, we edited their depth chart last night so that Herbert got some carries. It wasn't just going to be all DeAndre Swift. And there he had one.
To throw, Williams.
Get some pressure.
He's got the connection.
DJ Moore.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
I've tried changing player traits with running backs to see if it makes any difference. Not sure yet, but sense pressure, decision maker, and fights for extra yards might make some. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down that route, man. Though if I'm not doing traits, that's just no. The only edits that I'll be doing will be abilities. I'm gonna remove all the abilities with absolutes and swap them out for non-absolutes, and then I can play with abilities on. Right now we have abilities off because I hate playing with players that have guarantees, and I'm not going to edit it for a test franchise, you know what I mean? But when I get my real franchise... Oh, we got him. Let's go. Blitz got home.
For their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained
but
together.
There's
but the defense, they responded on that.
Not all the superstars and X Factors with abilities have. Ooh, nice. They call Ford Verts, didn't they?
He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings.
I swear most sacks come from the CPU calling Ford Verts.
Yeah, you just cannot.
What do you know? What do you freaking know, man? It's like you can have the game be so good, but the CPU's obsession with calling 4 verts in 3rd and long is, again, and where is he supposed to go with the ball right here? We're expecting, we're in a zone coverage. Where is he going to go with the ball right here? Snaps the ball. 1, 2, 3. I mean, he almost has 3 seconds to throw, which is perfectly fine. But where is he supposed to go? Because they called 4 verts. That can't do anything about that.
Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
Here comes the Bears punter now.
That frustrates me.
He'll kick it away for the second time.
So much of the CPU is handicapped because of the play calling.
Hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. Look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Love, they go play action now.
No. Did not mean to loft it like that, but look at how, this is man. Look at how well they locked this up. I think these changes I made for the corners and safeties. I mean, where am I going with this on man coverage? I mean, because I'm about to get sacked. You could say Romeo Dobbs, because he's on a comeback route, but he hadn't even started his break yet, and I had to throw the ball. I maybe could have. But our two crossers, Tyler Croft and Luke Musgrave, they're absolutely smothered.
How about an attaboy there on first down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard
No.
line on 2nd and 10.
Remember, they added that new technology for running back vision. If they have bad, which they do have bad running back vision, it's their new technology that's just not.
Got his man complete over the middle.
They got to tune it. Have these running backs be a little bit more aggressive. They cut away from open holes more than they hit them. You know what I mean? And remember, they literally showcased, I believe it was last year, their new technology for running backs to find holes similar to how the user does.
They will run the draw with Jacobs.
We cannot run the football. Goodness gracious, man. We had that same issue last night, too. 20-something carries for 60 yards. Scott, I am on PS5, fam. My PC cannot run Madden even on the lowest settings.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Ooh. I think we have something with pass coverage, you guys. Again, this is cover 4 quarters. This is the zone defense that everyone says they just ripping apart. Which I mean, I shouldn't say everyone says it because I've been doing it too. But where am I going with this? Look at this. Where am I going with this? Maybe this is a far throw, so getting it out there, the DB's probably making a play on that with how long it's going to take to get there, unless I had thrown it before he turned. But obviously he wasn't my number one read. You look at your crossers because you only had 4 yards to go. And if I maybe threw it a little sooner, like right here, if I had started throwing right here, maybe I could have got in that window. But either way, covered. Jaden Reed was covered, and he broke off to go make the hit to knock that out.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going on.
Oh, that was a bad punt.
Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt.
That's a horrible punt.
Take over. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Right back to Swift again on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 30.
Well, they're definitely running the ball.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
3rd and 6. We're just going to run this cover 1 blitz here. We're going to press our corners. Hopefully we don't get torched.
Here's Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Threw it in the coverage. I like that.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays.
I'm on visuals, Scott. I wish I could stream and even I'm on well, light stream only lets me go 1080p 30 frames per second. They are coming with an upgrade to let me stream 1080p and 60 frames per second. Believe me, once that upgrade hits, I am all over it. I like to have the best looking stream I can possibly have.
And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish
like having good quality.
End zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
We have not been able to run the ball, so we're just going to try to open up the run game with the pass.
Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And to the 36
got to get something going.
Taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw.
Joe Gaming, who's your favorite NFL team? Before I answer that, who's your favorite NFL team?
Jacobs going to try the middle.
So, I mean, my favorite team is the Packers, which is why I do not use them. I'm using them to test, but I will not use them for my real franchise.
Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC defensive.
I feel like I can't make any trades because then I'm not being loyal to my team. I love it. We got A.J. Dillon in here. Pound it. Let's go. Just get that first down. I really want to take a shot. There it is. Play action boot. The game was reading my mind. So you're a Packers fan too? So that's where, you know, I can't, because I would never want to trade anybody or make any move, like get rid of anybody on the roster. Ooh. I'd probably go trade to bring back
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those
Aaron Jones.
But they work on that in practice more.
He was one of my favorite Packers of all time, man. I loved Aaron Jones because he was such a good individual. Like, oh, okay, AJ Dillon. Okay, AJ Dillon, lay the hammer. See you Packers fans week 1? Yeah, we'll see. That's going to be crazy playing down there, man. I don't like it. What's crazy, I wish Madden would have put the stadium in the game, but we don't have the Brazil stadium in the game even. You play that week 1 game in the link.
They run again with Dillon.
AJ Dillon's getting some work right now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
We have not hit him with the screen yet. Where is Josh Jacobs at?
Sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit.
It's a little too many plays.
Love now. There goes screen with Dillon. Down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9.
That's like 4 in a row.
They'll wind up getting 10 back.
Did he get hurt? And I just missed it? No.
For third down. When you run a screen pass really
okay, so where's Josh Jacobs?
So many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out.
So we're getting later in the season here.
All of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pick.
Is this going even with progressive fatigue off? That should, if progressive fatigue's off, the time that we're in the season shouldn't matter. But see, now he's getting gassed. Why is Josh Jacobs not in the game?
Off the play fake, Love. That's Grave for the Packer touchdown.
Good drive.
His first touchdown on the year. Packers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead.
I agree. It looks odd on Dillon, but it's. We got people that'll update equipment and gear. You know, Tico's going to do that. I'm just more curious, like, what's going on with my guy Josh Jacobs here. Don't get me wrong, Dillon crushed it that drive. But why was Josh Jacobs just gone in the second quarter?
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And again, auto subs are at default.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this
Oh, good play action. I've never seen that catch animation. Brandon, I think that's what just happened because why would he go? I mean, I'd get it if it was progressive fatigue, but we turned that off. And that's when I turned it off, it didn't save. But last night, Josh Jacobs was in the game and had 20 carries plus touches. So, oh no, that was on me. A horrible angle there.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Defense is getting a little tired.
A lot of times, that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result.
Which does not make sense because they were just sitting and resting.
It's really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver.
I wonder if the progressive fatigue didn't get.
Nice completion there.
He finds his target, Allen, and he doesn't.
Okay. So we were in a cover 2. I just want to look and see how this looked. I like that he threw on the run. I like that Caleb Williams rolled out, threw on the run. Play action. Had some good blocking, honestly. There we go. Kenny Clark. So let's look at our zone drops here. And that's kind of what happened is they hit the corner out on a cover 2. That's what's open. And he stays over here in his flat. He's not dropping. And look at the safety. Look at I like this. The safety has to, there we go. He's looking, because look at, if this guy goes over the middle here, he's looking at that. And then he rotates, this is McKinney, rotates, and he's got to come over and play there. That's a good play call against the cover 2, but the only reason it was possible was because he rolled out, right? Our pressure was getting there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
Y'all know I did competitive mode last year for my cider set, but the thing with competitive mode is it's reduced. They reduced a couple things, penalties. How is it? Ooh, laid up. How is it playing like sim though? When you look at what they take away, what they claim competitive mode is, stick skills is king. Limited penalties, only penalties from user like offsides, DPI if the user cause it.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the
injuries are limited as well, I believe. Reduced. I could be wrong on that.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no.
And one other thing.
The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
I would have called timeout if we had more than 30 seconds left, but I don't think 30 seconds is enough time for us to. I'm going to try to ice him. I didn't think there was enough time there for me to try to go down and get in field goal range. I kind of just felt like there'd be so little time there that I would end up forcing something that would be intercepted and allow them to score again before half. You have more stamina on competitive. So stamina is going to impact your big plays. It's not going to impact your... Stamina is what goes on like longer runs and stuff, right?
That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the reason I was on competitive last year is because penalties didn't work, so you really weren't losing anything by switching over to it.
So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game.
Yeah, and they finally have penalties being called, so that's like why I don't want to get rid of it. Last year didn't matter because penalties didn't get called no matter what you did, you know? Hardly ever. I had holding, well, on my competitive set, I had holding at like 99 or something like that.
An even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fighting his way through contact.
Why couldn't I just have a good return like I just had? That would have been nice.
A little pass there, call it to 26. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he's in the midst of a very solid season.
I see Josh Jacobs. Is he back? So timeout. Josh Jacobs was just in the huddle. What is going on? What? Why? Why is Josh Jacobs not in the game? He's got 8 carries for 12 yards. He's at 8 carries and he's out of the game.
Very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game.
I swear, if any of the EA devs actually played franchise mode, this shit. Excuse my French, but it's literally, there's no other word that does it justice. Would not happen.
Spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love on the out route. Dobbs brings it in. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
So Dillon got hurt. Jacobs is in the game, or is still here, but apparently he's too tired to play. He's not recovering.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be
good coverage.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do it.
Let's take a look. That's their cover 2. I mean, where am I supposed to go with this? Dobbs is covered. Ah, he's open over here. He's opening it. He hit that corner on the cover 2 route. I didn't even see him. That was the far side of the field.
And that's a strong performance there.
But when you look at the coverage that they called and that route is designed to beat that coverage. So you can't expect that to be covered or be upset that that's open. So, Brandon, I do a play count call of 2 on offense and 4 on defense, just because the defensive playbooks aren't nearly as deep.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack,
neither team can run the ball. At least that's balanced. It's not like we're running all over them and they can't run the ball. We can't run it just as much as they are. Yeah, I mean, it's... Last night we had a good experience. Drop, huh?
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start. And ends up falling incomplete.
We're going to run this cover 3... But we're going to show cover 4.
Complete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To the air, Williams.
Some pressure. Forced to throw. Could have been a late hit.
Gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 18. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
Okay, it's showing Josh Jacobs.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. The crowd.
Well, I'm saying last night we had a good... I mean, we're still early in the game. Anything can happen. Last night, the quarterback... the completion percentages were good. Right now, Caleb Williams is 73%. I'm at 64%. but there's still half the game to play. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
So you're going to show a highlight, a cutscene of Josh Jacobs coming out
Can you hang in there and not try and force
to go on the field, but he's gone. Unbelievable, this game, bro. Like, the things that they just don't.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Yeah, EA devs, you're never going to know this happens when you only play against other users or in play now mode.
Throwing, Love. And he'll be hit as
Ooh.
he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license.
I don't know if I'll finish this game without Josh Jacobs, man. That's frustrating. I think we'd play another one instead and see if it's just a glitch for this game, or if my progressive fatigue was on, or.
From the gun on third down, Love. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 6th touchdown.
There we go.
Season. And the Packers have,
but I definitely don't like the whole Josh Jacobs thing.
Blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get.
Oh, they manned up. They manned and they pressed coverage. That's one thing, you guys, that gets the CPU in a lot of trouble, is they're pressing up, and if you win that release in a cover, look, they're in cover 1. The CPU presses too much. That's one thing that allows some of these bigger plays. But if you're in a cover 1, you probably don't want to be pressing. You have no safety help. I mean, that's not a slider thing. There's not a slider that's making these guys come out pressed up. Right? And it's just because Christian Watson were on his release. You look at Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed did not win his release. He's getting stuck on, and Romeo Dobbs. They had great coverage on him. But it's just Christian Watson just getting around him like that. I want to move on because of this Josh Jacobs thing. And we'll fire up another one. I feel like we're definitely making progress on the pass coverage, Doug.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember,
I'm going to check and make sure. Remember we had that one time. I'm going to check and make sure progressive fatigue is actually turned off.
Tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
If it is, we're not going to touch anything with the fatigue because I want to see if it didn't affect any other. I mean, he had 6 carries or something like that. 8 carries.
And found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Green Bay,
all right, let's see. I had set it, so we'll see. Because, again, progressive fatigue is supposed to... And I might do something like this. But progressive fatigue means that your fatigue carries over from game to game. Otherwise, it should just be a game-to-game basis, right? And we just had a game where he had 20 carries plus several catches in the backfield, and he didn't leave the game. Progressive fatigue is off. See, look, it says right here, When on, all players will carry over fatigue from week to week and can be managed through player health in weekly strategy. If off, no fatigue will carry over from week to week and always be at full fatigue levels. So we literally just played the game against the Lions last night, no issues. Then against this game, he just disappeared. That would make me believe that that's just a glitch. That's just another EA glitch, man. That should have never happened, but can ruin your game, can ruin your experience. And then we look at competitive, online ranked and tournament default where stick skills are king. No injuries, dampen fatigue, and only player control penalties for head-to-head. So you switch to competitive. I do believe there are still injuries, though, if you jack up the slider, because I remember getting them last year. But you're definitely not having fatigue. And so if we don't touch the auto subs, you're never going to have a player rotate out. And then you're never going to have penalties. Well, I have that set to auto, though. I have the practice reps on auto. So I never touched that. Because, again, I normally would set this up, but it's just my practice one, so I didn't think I wasn't going to go all in depth on that stuff. I just, I didn't think that would be an issue. We're going to advance a week. Oh, we're going to play the 49ers. That'll be a good one to test out. I got about an hour left that I can stream. So again, remember, guys, we're doing this now. To make sure that they run the ball. And I think for the 49ers, we're going to give them the Patriots playbook. You just go over here, and you go to Team Schemes. And we're going to, because I haven't had anyone test the 49ers, so I just, for the sake of the stream, I don't want to do it and potentially be in a situation where they throw it 20 times every time they run the ball, right? Which literally some teams are like that because EA didn't bother testing this stuff. All right. You know this playbook was the same one they had for Bill Belichick, and they just named it Gerard Mayo. They didn't do anything. You know that. All right, and then we're going to also, you want to go in here and go to their depth chart. And obviously it's Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be their starter and their third down back, but we want to swap him out. Let Elijah Mitchell be their power back. Or hell, nah, he's out there blocking. We'll just have it be Elijah Mitchell. Just to get some variety, So far, the teams that run are that have been verified by others, not myself. I'll give credit where it's due. Are the Colts, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Patriots, the Seahawks, the Reds, the Commanders, Freudian slip, and the Arizona Cardinals. We have 8. So then when you're done doing that, you just scroll over here and you hit retire. And retire from the league. It'll hold these settings for this week. All right, and all right. Let's go ahead. Weekly strategy, I recommend kind of got to do the same ones every single time. Defend the short pass to keep the CPU throwing the ball down the field, and then always do blitz counter. If you do anything else, you get too many boosts. Are the import draft class working for franchise? I do not know yet, because I haven't started my franchise yet. I don't even think there's a good draft class out yet. I feel like that's way too early. I mean, you think about how many players are going to be in a custom draft class, right? To have them accurately fit, have good faces, gear, traits, ratings, it's going to take more than a week. More than 10 days, whatever it's been since Madden's come out. No. It came out a week ago. It's been a week. Alright. Maybe we'll get a snow game, huh? No, we're going to rock their all whites.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll see Jordan Love. He's your top dog in the league this season.
When you finish this, can this be used in an online league with my friends? Do they have to input the same auto subs and whatnot? Yeah, I believe they would. Because it's technically a team by team. It's a team by team thing. So you would control the slider part of it, but they would have to do the auto subs. Yo, Lakers fan, what's up? Welcome, how are you? No weather, unfortunately. Alright, like I said, I got about an hour. We'll get as much of this game in as we can. If I get disappearing players again, though, I'm about to rant.
And off we go from legendary Lambeau. This field in at about the 9. He's to midfield.
It's not the way we wanted to start the game.
And the drive will begin there.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock.
That's good, man. Glad everything's going well for you.
Taken last in the 2022 draft.
All right, 49ers should run the ball a lot, right? I mean, I know we said in the Patriots playbook, but
Season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
A lot of things jump off.
oh, they're already in field goal position, man.
It's just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only
Hey, off-target throws for those asking.
protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these.
I have not even come close to getting up on college football. I'm excited about college football, man, but I mean, I kind of got to do what I got to do for my channel. You know what I mean? I'm not just strictly a college football 25 channel. I do Madden and I do 2K and you know, I got to release content. You know, so part of that is I got to build the sliders for Madden 25. Once I build those sliders, then I can start playing. I can rotate between the two and play. But I got to drop the content for Madden that I need to drop. Ooh. College Football 25, the XP sliders are so broken with the way the tuning works that I was going to do an XP slider video for that, but y'all should have already seen that video. You know what's going on there, so there's no video there. So all I really have with College Football 25 is the sliders. I mean, there's not the same type of content or options in College Football 25 that I can do here. Here, I already did the top 5 teams to rebuild. I'll have my slider video. I'll have best franchise settings video. I'll have XP slider video. I will have, right now I believe I'm at 8 ways to improve your franchise video, like a franchise experience. I mean, I got a lot more content I can make on Madden that I gotta pump out. Now, not all of it has to get pumped out now. I'm just trying to get the sliders released. Then I can go back and forth between college football and Madden 25. I mean, I like visuals. I think the game looks great kind of no matter what.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. And what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback will continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production.
I remember to avoid Fred Warner at all costs.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
No, good D. He picked me. Shoot. I thought I had him on that out route. Let's look and see what happened. I thought Musgrave took him. Look at this. See, I thought I didn't even see the safety of the back there. I thought he was going to carry with Musgrave, and so Watson's going to be open. So I threw it and didn't even see he broke over. But you're looking at this defense here. This looks to me like a cover 3. And look at how well they play everything. Maybe this is a cover. This should be a cover 3, right? You got the 3 right here. This, I mean, it looks like a cover 3 to me. Where am I supposed to go with that ball? I mean, I guess I dump it to Josh Jacobs. He's going to get hit instantly. Can't thread this needle into Romeo Doubs. Too close. He's not open. Dontavian Wicks isn't open until, I guess, right now. But you're getting like 2 or 3 yards, you know? I have not tried Madden Team Builder. I have no desire for Team Builder. What I would have liked is if we could have used that for existing teams and added some of the throwback jerseys that EA just doesn't put in the game. Like, I love the Broncos' old blue and orange jerseys, man. Like that they had all the way up through like '96, I think, the year before they won the Super Bowl against the Packers. That was the last year they had them. I like those, and I wanted to, build some jerseys like that. But you can't build jerseys for an existing team. It has to be a new team, and that's what ruins it for me. Or put in the old Buccaneers, like their old. They have part of the throwback in there, but like, ooh, McKinney got him. He made a play right there. There's college open, NFL open, and Madden open. What do you mean by that? Just because I haven't even touched it. Let's see here. He throws that, and yeah, safety just made a great play. They ran 4 verts, though. What do you know? 4 verts. The CPU and 4 verts.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly.
I like that. That's a good start. Man, we might have Watson here. If not, I need to hit Tucker Kraft on a little out route.
On play action, Love. And they're gonna get to
I wanted Watson, but he was not open. I almost threw it, and then they had a secondary guy drop back there, and I would have been picked, so I decided to eat the sack.
Such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down.
The CPU in 4 verts is it's ridiculous, man.
this one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
That's a nice little start running the ball, considering we weren't able to run the ball against the Lions or the Bears.
Make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll go underneath to
We'll take that.
and he's going to be
See if we can't get an answer.
outside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I did change. It was you who said try the 50-49 auto subs for the CPU quarterback, right? Or I shouldn't say CPU, for the quarterback, right? You were the one who suggested 50-49. That's what I'm testing.
Watson.
I also tested. Oh, good play. I also am testing that for both the corners and the safeties. That's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That's all that is being
Makes an emphasis on winning first down.
different from last night's stream.
You're able to take them back for a loss.
Well, yeah, it's Rough Riders Anthem's weird. I wish they had stadium-specific sounds. You know what I mean?
Into your favor.
They've never had the true Packer
He pulls it in around the 5.
song like they play whenever they score a touchdown.
Inside the 5 with more options now available for 3rd.
But EA, you know, they did this in Culture Bowl too. They pay for a song. They got to make sure they get their money's worth. That's why Mo Bamba plays every single game, no matter what stadium you're in.
From the gun, it's Love.
Pick route, got it. You've been trying out 30-29 too? You're just kind of working your way down, huh? Yeah, the one thing I was worried about with it being 49-50 was just not as many push and throws into down the field or into coverage and stuff like that. They would more only open throws. Now, Brock Purdy did just throw a pick. He didn't really throw it into coverage, I'd say.
Turn from the 6.
What is going on with our... There we go. He threw it to a guy who looked open, and the safety just came out of nowhere and stepped in front of it.
And the 49ers offense.
You didn't try it for cornerback, though? Yeah, trying it for cornerback. I figured I would. The defense is actually, in my breakdowns, I feel like it's been pretty good. We were playing the Bears before this. I quit because Josh Jacobs, we had the disappearing player thing. Oh, I just missed him. Jeez. But it was 17-10. It was 10-10 at halftime, and it was 7. I scored a touchdown like with half the third quarter left to go up 17-10. So it wasn't a huge offensive explosion. There wasn't any turnovers. But I was sick of not having Josh Jacobs in the game for, 2 possessions.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You can tell the entire time.
3rd and 7, huh? We're going to blitz.
Defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit. Strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. And they make a big stop for no gain.
On 3rd down, it's
Woohoo! And then this game, 49ers had a kick return all the way down to like my 30, so they only had to go 30 yards and they scored. Then I got the ball, didn't do anything. No, then I got the ball and I threw an interception, and then they were driving, and I picked them off, and then we drove down the field and scored.
Advantage. It really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back on.
Yeah, Joe, I don't know, man. I don't know if we'll
As you look at the NFL
get any headway on the playbooks, man. Again, they don't play franchise mode, so they're not really going to understand.
love to throw on 1st and 10.
Ooh, I'm lucky. I said I need to stay away from Fred Warner, and I literally
At those receiving numbers from his game.
threw it right into his area. What playbook did you get the 49ers? The Patriots. I feel like the Patriots one would make sense.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll be taken
We're running the ball well this game.
a gain there of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
Oh, I want to take a shot so bad.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Depends on what we get for a look here.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson.
Oh!
And that one is
That's just the speed right there. That was good coverage. He just had a step.
Watson.
It wasn't like he was wide open. That's good coverage. That just got dropped in the bucket. And he's right there, just not as fast.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy.
What they called it for? They blitzed and they ran man defense. And no safety help. The safeties were the ones that blitzed. So their corners on an island. I had to get rid of it quickly. Wicks was going to be open too. But I just took the shot here. Look at this. When I threw this, the defender was ahead of Watson. He was just able to outrun him. That's not bad coverage. That's just speed.
Secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Oh my God, really? 8-mile-an-hour wind and it doesn't move the ball at all.
No good. And they
Dumb.
are unable to tack on the extra point. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here will be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Oops.
With a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be
Got a confusing email. Alright, I'll check it out later.
13 yards to start that drive.
It's a good run for McCaffrey, man. He needed to get a decent run.
Every offense, Mike, is to find a way to
Kind of been bottling him up a little bit.
the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds.
Wind doesn't seem to matter at all. That wouldn't surprise me that EA would, overlook something like that. It definitely matters in College Football 25.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So, EJ, why'd you recommended the 49.50. What made you go down to 29.30 and so on and so on?
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Third and 6.
Let's see. I don't like that they make McCaffrey like the running back there.
Run is Purdy.
like transparent.
Complete to Wilson.
That's man coverage that I got torched on.
A big gain on that one. Great way for that
Absolutely
to end.
torched. All right, we need to go here. We didn't get any pressure though.
They've got it at the 8. First down.
That's been our biggest issue, is we're not getting pressure. They do have a pretty good O-line though, do they not? Like,
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
all right, we're not getting any pressure.
Shotgun snap to Purdy.
Jeez. And he's getting rid of it so quickly. Like, that's the thing I'm noticing different.
San Francisco.
Like, when you have 0-1, they hold on to the ball a little bit longer because they want to be more aggressive, or they'll throw it down the field a little bit further.
Very confined space.
He's getting rid of it like this.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near
Doug, I'm on 95 speed parity.
You understand you're going to be thrown.
You just wanted the CP to still be aggressive, but not make so many dumb passes. When you say dumb passes, you mean like over-aggressive passes, right?
Middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Like they're just too aggressive.
Ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Correct, Powers.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond.
That is correct.
Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Alrighty. See what we can do here.
On first down,
Press it. We threw that out of bounds. Wicks wins though because they don't celebrate. You got burned. They keep running this. They're going to keep running the press coverage in man. The cover 1 press. No help over the top. And they get torched off of it.
There is a lot of space open underneath.
See, I like that they throw into double coverage. I think it just needs to be less interceptions. More swats.
just a tad short. On third down, they go.
Oh, geez, couldn't get there.
He'll be stacked up.
Because I think part of the key of getting stops is them making throws into those coverages that are going to lead to incompletions. Not necessarily interceptions, just incompletions.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
But he's 8 for 11, and
Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive.
he had an off-target throw, an interception, and then a drop, I think, or where it hit the running back or whatever. But there hasn't been much. I definitely like the. Oh my God, he got us on the draw. I definitely like the quarterback play a lot better on 0-1.
That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
For both teams, I mean, we've played a quarter. Make sure you have everything right. Because you just saw we had that deep ball with Watson, where he literally ran. I mean, there's still separation there. I mean, we're 8 for 10 ourselves. One of them was a incompletion or an interception. But rushing, I mean, that's where we're at right now. That's as balanced as you can get. And we've had some bottled up runs. And then they've had, some ones we've gotten free. I mean, you guys just saw, we just got stopped on a 3rd and 2. Ooh, and there we just stuffed him. But that's that logic they're supposed to have for their vision. He had a cutback right there, and he did not hit it. Well, and the picks could be
The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And he will not get
maybe looked at too with the corners. You know what I mean? I mean we.
He trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards.
What was I gonna say? I mean, there's a pick right there, and this is on your 49-50. That's his second one.
An offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
out of the shotgun.
No. Oh, okay.
That is into the hands of Wick.
Good. I thought I threw an interception.
Touchdown on the books from
I would think you have something off, Ron. You know, make sure you got the auto subs right, the everything. It's got to be, you know, pretty right. And you got to be playing in franchise mode too.
That ball out safely and results in a completion.
Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs.
What am I
And a good run there.
dancing around instead of just going forward? Ooh, we might get Dobbs here, one-on-one with the safety.
A good play action with Love.
Dobbs was not open, but Christian Watson was.
All the way inside the 15-yard line.
Let's take a look at that. Let's see. Had a good pocket. But yeah, he just got deeper. He was able, with off the play action, he was able to get behind the zones. I don't think that's necessarily bad zone coverage. I mean, how deep is the middle linebacker supposed to carry him? You know what I mean? He runs in front of him. He carries him over to where he's supposed to. He can't go too far deep because he's got to, you know, be within reason of this guy in the flat. So he's staying where he can still make a play on the flat, but he's got him behind him. He's carrying with the guy. He should have probably passed this off a little earlier and then stayed over here. But he carried it a little too far.
Key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that stuff too. It's mostly just kind of how does it play out over a multitude of games, you know?
That's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
Like when I got out of the game against the Bears, Caleb Williams was at like 65, 66%, I believe. No interceptions.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And the defense.
Brock Purdy's throwing for better than that right now. I do not like this play call.
To throw is Love.
I lied. Let's go. Hell yeah.
The show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third.
All from that turnover.
Mike, what stood out to me
Jason, the 8 playbooks that have been confirmed to have the CPU run the ball more are the Colts, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Patriots, the Seahawks, the Cardinals, and the Commanders.
Now Carlson to add the extra point.
That ball didn't move. 8-mile-an-hour wind, it didn't even move.
The Packers will open up a 6-point lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out.
But I will say, so far, I feel like I like the 0-1 for quarterback better than the 49-50. They feel more
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
dynamic.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
On this setting, they feel a little bit more robo quarterback-ish. Yes, we've got a couple picks, but with the throws that they're making and stuff, and how quickly they're getting rid of it, always, they feel a little bit more, they feel a little robo-ish. I mean, they haven't thrown the George Kittle, I think, once.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And the whistle will
He caught that?
not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Seems like it's playing good but too easy for you. I wouldn't say that at all. Last night I was losing to the Lions 28 to 17. I had a furious fourth quarter comeback, and I won 35 to 31. But I was getting beat all game. And before this against the Bears, that was a really good game. Halfway through the third quarter, I was up 17 to 10. They kept on. They called that cover one press, and Christian Watson just got around a guy, and I had a deep ball. But we were 10 to 10 at halftime.
Down at about the 30. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was
I
understandable.
mean, and that's why I broke that play down. And I've talked about it too. Sliders can do a lot, but it can't make up for the play calling from the CPU. And I think one of the biggest handicaps for the CPU is their play calling on the offense and the defensive side. They don't call a lot of plays in their playbook. They call a lot of the same stuff over and over. And then defensively, again, they like to call a lot of these press, these robber press coverages where if the corner gets beat, there's no one to help him. And you're doing that against a guy with 96 speed. Yeah.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
That's too many picks.
Now Love.
Um,
Open left side.
Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. It has, but I actually did get a free playoff last night when we were playing the Lions.
Enviable spot.
I was able to get the free play. I'll try it right here.
It's the tight end Kraft.
Oh, I remember what I was talking about now. And yeah, like you can't do anything with the CPU calling these press plays without safety help. Where if they get torched, I mean, if they get beat off the line, there's just an easy drop it in the bucket throw. If you're gonna press, fine. Press with safety help. I don't think the controller method works that well on PC either because people in the Discord are saying that it's causing their game to crash.
With more from Lambeau Field.
I mean, you can do it on PlayStation too. It's just there's a crazy workaround for it. I'm not even doing that, man. I'm just taking control of the coaches and going into their scheme, assigning them one of these other playbooks, and assigning them one of these playbooks, and letting that be what dictates it. Again, cover. They keep. How many times have you guys seen the cover one press in just this game? That's the issue. Play calling is a bigger issue than I think a lot of people realize. You're gonna call a cover one press. I mean, again, he wasn't even pressed up. He was just cover one, no safety help. So when we turn him outside, I mean, honestly, like, what are you? You can't even complain about that being bad coverage. I mean, that's what you would expect to happen. They shouldn't be calling that defense right there. But the biggest issue is they've had 3 interceptions.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on...
I don't do the controller method, EJ. I just take control of the coach and and assign. What's up, buddy? What do you want?
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down.
So I mean, yes, we're up 27-14. Yes, we have a lot of points, but it's because of the 3 interceptions. You get all those extra possessions, you're going to score some points. You know, we didn't have that in the Bears game. And, you know. But yeah, they keep on calling these horrible defensive plays. I don't even get a chance to call my play. Yeah, I don't like the quarterback setting at this, if I'm being honest. I mean, it was good to test out. I like the 0-1 better. I don't think I'm going to go away from that. Now, there are definitely things that could maybe be done to lower the interceptions. Yeah, we're done with this one. We're switching it back. It's 4 now. Franchise mode only, Doug. Does you no good in the main menu if you play in franchise. I got 20 minutes left. Let's do this. Let's quit out. I'll show you guys something. I got 20 minutes left that I can stream. Let me show you. I did this last night too, and we saw a huge change. So, put this back down. Oops. We can do that. Give me a second here. Gotta think about something. All right. So we just switched Brock Purdy. Well, we just switched Otto back on Brock Purdy. Let's play a possession or two And let's see if we notice any change. Yeah, go ahead and quit. What did you miss? So we're I think the coverage is better, Sim. But the problem, at least that game, was the 49ers kept on calling a cover one press coverage, which means there's no safety help on the outside, and they would be pressing wide receivers that you get a win release and you just loft it up there. There's nothing there. They kept calling that over and over. And then we had 4 interceptions on Brock Purdy. So I'm reverting the auto. We were testing the 49.50 for the auto sub. We're just going to go back to 0-1. I think it's better. Didn't have any impact on the interceptions, clearly. I think the quarterbacks play better on 0-1. They're more dynamic. They're more aggressive. And I think the interceptions are going to be more tied to just, we want to have good coverage, but we want to have good coverage without all the DBs being Jerry Rice in his prime. Same issue kind of in College Football 25, at least on Heisman. And might have to lower interceptions here. I don't know. I really don't want to.
In his 3rd NFL season now out of Iowa State.
I'd like to figure out a way to leave it where it's at. But we definitely, I felt like we had better coverage, other than when they called those cover ones, because we had perfect plays against that cover. Oh, am I not? Hold on.
The numbers for Ayuk a week ago: 3 catches, 51 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unity's
there we go. My end was showing. That's still on. Be right back. We had good play calls to go against like that cover one, but they called it so many times. It comes back to Sim. I was saying there's only so much that sliders can do. The play calling for the CPU is their biggest. What's the word I want to look for? Their biggest Achilles heel. Offensively, they call 4 verts all the time. Like, you almost know you get them in 3rd and long, they're calling 4 verts. And then defensively, they don't change up. They call so many just really curious plays. If the CPU play calling was more dynamic, that would make them more challenging in itself. I also tweaked the coverage a little bit. The auto subs for the corners to see. I really actually liked where it was at. I should have probably just left it. I don't think it had any impact on the interception rate because I had a couple interceptions against Jared Goff the other night. I think I'll probably actually go back to that. I really don't know why I changed it just now. I was thinking, oh, maybe it'll lower the interceptions, but I should have just left it because the interceptions were mostly due to the quarterback. You know what I mean?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the
way to be easy to beat them over the top when they don't have safety help.
Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught by the
so yeah, I probably shouldn't have nerfed the coverage that I just did. But you guys can see, like, Purdy's being way more attacking routes, right?
49ers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
I really liked how the coverage was playing. And he actually threw it to Kittle. That's the thing, he didn't throw to Kittle all last time. Yeah, this nerfed the coverage too much. You look at how this man coverage is playing versus how it was before,
showed their superiority there on
and
the
it nerfed it too much.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road,
Have I started to see more stats and overlays? Not really, no. A couple times, mostly in the second half. What we've kind of noticed on stream tonight, though, is wind doesn't seem to have any impact on, like, kicks. Like, you see the wind is blowing here. Like, on field goals and stuff. Like, I aim for the wind, and the ball just doesn't even move.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
I'm thinking we have a Madden where wind doesn't have any impact at all. It's just oh, it's windy.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah.
I'm gonna come back to college football, man. I'm excited to play, especially if that. Bro, are you gonna do that profile delete next time you play? I really want your opinion on that. Based on what everybody else was saying.
He's the guy that makes this offense go.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I only got about 10 minutes left to play, you guys. But I think we're gonna
first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs.
call the. We're good on the 0-1 for the quarterback. And then I told you guys already we did 49.50 for the DBs. And I really liked that in the Bears. I liked the coverage against the 49ers too. It was mostly the quarterback that was causing the problems, not anything else. And the play calls. Like, they keep calling the press, you know what I mean? And if you got something designed to beat the press, I like to throw it deep. Well,
and I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that.
Can we get a free play here? Nope.
Love now.
Oh, he dropped it.
You look at this Niner defense. It's a unit.
We had a free play against the Lions last night. I didn't have anything deep to go to, though, so I had to just check it down.
32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end.
He's itching a little bit.
This unit on his shoulder pads and carry him to the right spots.
Yeah, coverage is not nearly as good as what it just was.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33.
We're going to revert back.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Love looking to throw it. That's complete right around the 8.
Yeah.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a
we'll revert back. I feel like, honestly, the change of the DBs in the secondary was the final thing we needed to change, and that these are going to be official. I really feel like that. So I'm going to update members' posts. So look, 8-mile-an-hour wind. You can see it going up there. Look where I'm aiming. The wind ain't there. I'll get feedback for one day. I know I'll get a lot of people that say they're going to play tonight. But as long as they verify what I'm 99% certain of, we'll have an official slider set. And I will make that video probably tomorrow night when I get back from... I'm heading out of town for work tomorrow. When I get back, though, as long as things are solid, I think we'll have one. I think we're there, y'all.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big tackle there to make the stop.
A couple more plays before I got to run.
Back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But
You got the new sliders, right, Trevor? That's good, man. I'm excited to get back to NCAA because I finally picked. I had my team ready to roll to start my dynasty, and then we updated the sliders for the patch that dropped, and then literally Madden came out. So, oh, Brock Purdy running. And I've just been trying to get the slider video for Madden out so then I can start my franchise for Madden, start my dynasty for college football, and I can slowly but surely work on the other videos I need to make for Madden and college football as well.
Quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. You look at this Packers defense.
Yeah, I don't like this Packers playbook. There's just 3 nickel formations. For as much as we're in nickel. Good defense. All right, we got a nice little 3rd and 6. We're gonna go here. We're gonna zone blitz it.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now
so we can
3rd and 6.
Get some pressure.
Purdy now to throw.
Nope. Deep shot. I love it. You guys, there's just such a difference in how the quarterback plays. I know he's had 2 possessions, but are you guys not seeing the difference? Yeah, they definitely scramble there, and they scramble here too, Sim. I am so happy that quarterbacks scramble in Madden 25 without having to make any changes to the archetype or their play style. They will scramble. Oh, there he goes. I feel like we got the run game in a good spot. We're just going to swing back to that pass coverage and go from there. These really feel complete. And the thing is if we can't get any pressure. There he goes. And what I'll do is I'll release the sliders. My concern is that interceptions might have an impact on coverage, but I don't think they could have any more negative of effect. Like, we already know coverage is in a rough spot. But I'll release the sliders with the interceptions on 50 and just tell people, like, and he's going to, I thought he was going to walk in. If they're having too many interceptions, just lower the slider. It'll be the only one that we touch if we do it. I'm going to leave it at 50 until if I start getting like 2 or 3 every single game, then I'll make that change. But he lofted that. But there's no way for me to know that because I've been making constant changes to the pass defense slider, so I'm not playing with a consistent setting for multiple games, so I can't take into consideration interceptions that happen on certain settings versus others. You know what I mean?
Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him, or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
All right, we get one more drive here, then I got to call it. And Sim, if you're going to play Madden 25 tonight, friend, I really want you to try this. If you're, I think we're there, man. I really think we're there, y'all. For all you guys who aren't members, who have just been like itching and itching and itching, I think we're there. I really do.
Continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Flushed out right. It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this.
Dang it, I thought we were going to have a big one.
That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
Ooh.
And not much to
Nothing there that time.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Oh, no worries. I'll still send everything over to you tonight because I'm out of town tomorrow. I mean, I'll be back in the evening, but I don't know when you're free, you know, so I'll just make sure I get them to you. Because, I mean, I'm out of town tomorrow for work, so I'm not going to be able to, you know, check on anything, you know, until I get home. So it's literally just going to be let the members just test it, give me that feedback. Oh, my God, they just, it just blew that up. As soon as I snapped the ball, I saw both the linebackers just screaming forward. I was like, got that blew up. Didn't think there was much hope there on that.
Back for the second quarter in Green
Why are we in single back? I was just in gun.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
All right, can we get this? Yes. Go block. Go speed, Christian Watson. We can do this now. Oh, you're fine, buddy.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's my dog telling me that he wants to play. Oh my, he just destroyed me. I thought we were going to get that. You commute from PA to DC. How far of a drive is that, man? I don't travel every I don't to go is 2 hours away from here, and it's in my market, and a competitor over there is selling out to another company that's going to come in, and so all these people that don't have my company for their services are very, you know, they're like, oh, look at that deep shot. You don't get that on anything but 0-1, man. You do not get that consistently. 0-1's the wave. They're very, like, unsure about this new company, what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. So I'm over there, like, I gotta, you know, get the money while it's good, you know what I mean? So, hey, Hollywood, what's up, man? So no, I went there last week on Wednesday. And it went so well. Normally I go every 2 weeks. It went so well. I was like, I'm going to go again this week. I'm going to go again next week. And get while the getting's good, you know? Oh, there he goes.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of
8. 91 miles. That's not too bad. Mine tomorrow's a $125. $125. So I'm actually gonna want to play this game later, but we're gonna quit out. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna adjust that back. I'm gonna post this for the members. They're probably getting sick, man. I make a members update post like every like 3 days, or every day it feels like, but yeah, we're gonna update. I think this is final, y'all. I really do. I think we're there. So, yeah, I'm going to post it for members. Check it out. And, yeah, I'll get you the settings, Sim. Hollywood, if you are curious, friend, I do think I got pass coverage in about as good as a spot as we can get it without tuning to both the pass coverage and then also the CPU play calling, because we were just talking about how the CPU likes to call a lot of press cover one, which means there's no safety over the top on the outside. So if they press and you get a release, you just loft it up there and they're gone. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. There's no slider to adjust that. You know, they're calling it in situations they shouldn't call it in. And they're calling it way too frequently. So if they can tune that, and that's a man coverage thing, right? Well, I think overall man coverage is fairly good, but, what do you do there? I think we're good, though. I really like where it's at. So I'm going to go ahead, post the updates. I got to get off, but we'll be back tomorrow. If I don't stream, it's because I'm making the slider video for official release. So, yeah, we'll be there. But, hey, appreciate everyone who tuned in. Thank you, Hollywood. Thank you, SimFB. Thank you, all the members. Thank you, everyone who's here, who chatted with me and talked with me. Really appreciate it. You made this a fun experience. I'm optimistic, guys. I think we're there. I think we got ourselves a set. So if you guys were waiting for your Madden franchise to start, man, I really think we're there. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead. We'll end the stream and look forward for announcement tomorrow. All right, y'all?